What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another video of Gibson Gamer, and today we're here with Marvel Spider-Man 2. Now, might be wondering, but this footage is Marvel Spider-Man 1. Well, this footage is for the intro only. So basically, you read the title, you've seen the thumbnail, no webs. So I can't shoot webs, I can't swing, and that's basically it. And if I do shoot webs, I will add 1 to the web counter, and if I die, I'll add 1 to the die counter. Every time I shoot a web, I will do a challenge at the end. I'm still figuring it out. Also, the Bully Maguire dance for 200 subscribers will come out soon. I promise. Alright, enjoy the video, guys. So we start the day off, or the game off, really, with school. And already Peter is late, so that's a thing he doesn't want on his college resume. And Miles is teaching at Miles' school, Broken Visions Academy. So, blah, blah, blah. Next, we have Sandman. And here starts the boring walk to, I forget what it was. I think it was downtown Manhattan to the Sandman battle. Just jumping. That's it. It's going to be a lot of this before Web Wings. Once we get to the battle, it's pretty easy. Just stay up in the air and dodge. But we do have to throw objects at Sandman. So add 1 to the counter. And yeah. Next, we have to go fight some miniature Sandman people. Again, pretty easy. Just fight each other. We did get super abilities, so not pretty hard yet. Combat does get really hard eventually. Also, this difficulty is ultimate if you guys want to know. Next, Peter gets launched up by Sandman, and we get the thing that I've been dying to want for this no web challenge, which will help it get around the city faster, which is the web wings. These guys are going to be really helpful in getting around the city, so we don't have to walk. But there will be some times where we can't use the web wings, so yeah. Anyways, Miles absorbs some lightning, and we shoot Sandman with a unibeam. Well, I guess you could call it a unibeam because it comes out of the iron arms, which basically, it looks like it comes out of the chest, and it's a giant beam. So, yeah, we just defeated our first boss, Sandman, with, with like a couple of web cheats. So, not bad so far. Next, we have to go help people around the city, which means, like, taking people out of sandcastle, dune things, saving people from abandoned buildings, and moving trucks out of the way for the fire department.
And D, did I just make a friend?
Yeah, Peter, that's the only friend you got, because you cannot make friends. And then we fight some more baddies. Again, pretty easy, don't use webs. Also, I want to tell you guys something. The gadgets are not webs. Besides the ricochet webs, the gadgets are not webs. And we don't even have ricochet webs as of recording this video. I haven't finished the campaign of the challenge, and I still don't have the ricochet webs. So we can use all gadgets besides the ricochet webs. Next, Miles has to create a friend, but this time he doesn't get it, so he has friends, unlike Peter. Next, we find this crystal left from Marco's memory. Again, pretty easy. We try to see what it is, and we have to fight more baddies. Finally, we have to rescue our arch nemesis, greater than Doc Ock, greater than Mysterio, J. Jonah Jameson. And we have to just carry him around New York. Pretty easy. He starts screaming at us. Pretty funny, too, but oh well. You had to do what you gotta do to be a Spider-Man. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty funny. Not gonna lie. J. Jonah Jameson has jokes. So then after we save the city, we get fired. Very quickly. Very, very quickly. Then we meet up with MJ, have a kiss. Then we have to reminisce about Aunt May. Pretty wholesome moment. Like, I miss Aunt May, man. Why'd they have to kill her off? Then we meet up with Harry. Again, like, wow, he's back! See, they're all excited and all that, and they're going to go to Coney Island later. So then we go to Midtown High and shoot some hoops. Pretty easy. I got my game still. And then Harry wants us, Peter, to join the Emily May Foundation that he made as soon as he got out. Was to heal, quote-unquote, heal the world. Sadly, then we find out that Rio has going on dates. Man, bro, why could it just been me, bro? It could have just been me, bro. Could have been me, but Anyways, keeping that aside, we glide over to our next objective, which is the prison convoy thing, babysitting thing with Scorpion. And then, surprise plot twist, not only are we babysitting Scorpion, we're also babysitting Martin Lee, who killed Miles' dad. Ooh, tension. Then we get hijacked, and then we have to, not hijacked, more like ambushed. We have to fight these guys pretty easy. I do die a couple times, but hey, I'll only do days work, because I'm on ultimate difficulty, and I can't web people, and I can't use the famous web strike, which everyone uses, sadly. So, can't use it. But hey, I got what I need. Gets the job done. That's all I need to do. So after that, Peter tries to get this harpoon out of the ship, while Miles is inside the sinking ship trying to get people out. Bro's trying to risk his life for everybody, and even for two supervillains that really shouldn't. Well, I don't know about Scorpion, but Martin Lee really shouldn't be needing to be saved, bro. He killed too many people. I'm on Miles' side for this one. I'm just saying. I don't care if you're Spider-Man. You just leave Martin Lee there. He can fend for himself. Next, now, Miles, being the idiot that he is, just released a Scorpion out into the open. He's so stupid, bro. And you know what his present is? He gets poisoned. Congratulations, Miles. You not only released a deadly supervillain out into the world, but you also get poisoned. And then we find out that we have a new blue electricity. More conflict. Ooh. And then there's another explosion, and we have to fight more baddies. Anyways, the hunters managed to release Lee's cage thing, and Miles is really pissed off about it, so he tries to chase him, but he has to fight more people, and he's really mad about that. So he's going around fighting people, kicking people. I don't think we die in this one. We die a lot in the next stage, though. Here, for some reason, I don't know what it was, but I died like 5 times. So cue the death counters. So after that, we set the East River on fire, which this does not make sense to me. How does water catch on fire? I still haven't figured it out, but I'll figure it out eventually. I know how the wood catches on fire, but how does the water catch on fire, bro? It just run to the core, bro. I need to figure it out. Anyways, we fight some more bad guys and don't die this time. Anyway, Lee escapes, and we're in a tug-of-war between Kraven and Miles, and it's real conflict right here, but Miles has to make the most difficult decision of his life, to let Lee go. And then saves the day with a very impressive venom punch that destroys the propeller. And that's the end of this next mission. Anyways, Peter and Miles have a wholesome bro moment where they talk about Miles' new powers and how they're going to get Lee back. And then they end it with a fist bump. Next, Miles Morales finds out that former supervillain Mysterio has opened up a new attraction at Coney Island, and he goes to check it out, where he, believe it or not, makes beats, and they're actually pretty fire. But sadly, the program gets corrupted somehow, and Miles ends up fighting these demons. Man, but they were easy to fight, so not too bad. Next, Peter, MJ, and Harry go to Coney Island, and instead of trying to figure out why a supervillain is at Coney Island, they have some fun and ride roller coasters and other rides. And then, unfortunately, of course, Coney Island gets hijacked by supervillains known as hunters. And we go into a battle, which I died numerous times, but I deleted most of them because if I had all the deaths, it would take this video forever to make. Next, Spider-Man is struggling to save a bunch of people, so Harry steps in with his venom. And you're going to hear a lot of the Venom song, just letting you know. Later on in the video, you're going to hear a lot of it. So we're all shocked, wow, Venom. And then we save the day. Booyah. So then after all the carnage, no, not that carnage, the other carnage, Peter goes to the Emily May Foundation to run some tests about Harry's new Venom power. So then we track the hunters, as we will call them, to this warehouse where we believe that Tombstone is being held. And surprise, surprise, guess who comes showing up? Agent Venom. So then Peter and Agent Venom wreck house, not once, not twice, but 3 times. There's a lot of enemies, or maybe it was 4 times. I had lost count, to be honest. Then we also learn the suit's weakness, very high sounds and high frequencies, and this will be exploited later in the game. Just watch. So to get Tombstone out of his cage, we had to pull these pillars, and to pull these pillars, you have to use your webs. So we're adding 1 to the counter for all 4 of the webs that we have to shoot to yank all 4 pillars. We also figure out that, unlike the movies, Venom is not weak to fire. Oh, he just got knocked out. Once they escape, Tombstone and Spider-Man have a heart-to-heart, and Spider-Man tells Tombstone that gotta look out for those hunters, especially the black ones, because you never know about the blackies. I'm just... What am I doing, bro? Anyways, Miles has a heart-to-heart with his mom, and we do some Spider-Bot, what do we call it, sneaking? Or, yeah, I guess you'd call it sneaking. And you get to bust on people. After Miles is done busting, you play as Mary Jane, and you find out that Connor's being held captive by the hunters and their leader, Kraven. So you have to do some undercover work to release Connors from his cage. And once you do, Kraven just sticks the needle inside Connors, which is very unfortunate for Connors, because now he's going to turn into a rampaging lizard again. But the Spider Pals, Spider-Man and Agent Venom, stop him, and we wreck house again. Did I say stop him? Oh, I mean attempted to stop him, because Peter gets stabbed, and then gets thrown through a window. And Harry is pissed. I mean, he's pissed, bro. He starts banging he just goes full on rage mode on Kraven. But to save Peter from death, he gets a symbiote. Well, Harry doesn't really give him the symbiote. Symbiote gives itself to him. And now we go full-on rage mode. We go to full-on Bully Lowenthal mode. Now there's a tiger. Yeah, Kraven has a pet tiger. And we knock it out with a 300-year-old drug that will put it to sleep for 300 years. Isn't that animal cruelty? I don't know. I guess it's a sedative, but I don't know. I guess he has a black suit, which makes it all right. I don't know. But the kitty cat's friends find out, and now we have to deal with more robot dogs and robot birds and people. Just straight people who act like they hunt people, which they don't, but oh well. And then we go into a mini-boss, which this guy, he was actually pretty hard to fight at first, but then once I got him down, he's not that hard to fight, especially if you have your rage mode. Pretty easy to fight. However, Kraven knows that the suit malfunctions to high frequencies, which is pretty bad, because that's his one weakness. Now, we have to fight more villains at the Emily May Foundation, because they ambushed us, because there's always fighting. Fighting. I'm not saying fighting is bad in Spider-Man, I'm just saying, do we need all this violence? Heck yes. And then we have to fight the bear, which is putting me to the question. There's a scorpion, there's a rhino, there's a bear, there's a vulture. How many Spider-Man's villains... There's a chameleon. How many Spider-Man's villains do they have to be animal-based? Like, come on, bro. Make something original, like Mr. Negative. No offense, Stanley, you're a perfect R.I.P., bro. And then this is just full-on Bully Maguire mode. He goes full ham on these hunters. I almost said soldiers. I guess they are soldiers, too, but whatever. He just turns into the ultimate menace that Jonah says he is. So then we save Harry from the fire and nearly escape with our lives before the Emily May Foundation burns up in a fiery ball of flame. And we're all sad because our dream is gone. Boo-hoo. Nobody cares, Harry. Nobody cares about your stupid dream. They heal the world. Yeah, no one really cares about you anyways. Then Miles has a touching and wholesome moment with his dad, which is pretty emotional, actually. It was pretty emotional. I didn't shed a tear, but it was pretty emotional. It still hits me. So then we get to the gameplay trailer where Yeah, it's literally the same stuff you saw at the gameplay trailer, so I'm not really going to recap everything that happened. Again, it was actually this first part where you're at Dr. Connor's house was actually pretty hard without webs, because those dogs, I swear, I hate those dogs with a passion, because you can't web them up, so when they have this EMP thing that blocks your venom powers, you can't do anything, bro. I hate it. Ugh. One thing I do have to say is that this mission, I don't know what it was, I just could not catch up to the people with just the web wings and the like the aerial boosts or whatever. So I had to swing, sadly. So what we're going to do is every time I have to swing, it's going to be 10 to the counter. So I don't know what the counter is now, but it's like in the 30s or 40s. So then Peter's already pissed at Miles, so he gets even more pissed at Miles. And he goes and he decides to go alone and fight the lizard by himself. Speaking of the lizard fight, man, was this fight hell, bro. It was hell. I hated this fight, bro. I died so many times, I actually almost broke my controller. I'm not gonna lie, it was so hard. But I did get through it. I don't have the deaths, because it would be really long if I had all these deaths. But I'm telling you, it was so hard. And here's another instance where I had to swing, because I could not catch up to the lizard I just couldn't catch up to him, no matter what I did. With the aerial boost and the web wings, I couldn't do it, so I had to swing here. So then we inject the lizard with his medicine, and he turns back to the old crippled Dr. Connors. Right here, I would call this Peter Parker's breaking point, where he goes from Peter Parker to Bully Lowenthal. This is his breaking point right here. And soon, that thing's gonna come off of him. So then he goes home, and he lays down, and he goes to bed. And, which is the worst idea, because the symbiote takes control of him.
Miles!
Look up!
Go after him!
So then Miles has to chase after Pete and fight more hunters. Also, I know by this time in the video, the quality is not as good. It's because this footage was like the last footage I downloaded, because I forgot to upload it to my phone, which I do edit all my videos on. I'm thinking about getting a laptop soon, but we'll think about it. I'm still thinking about it. But the quality will go back up probably after the Craven mission. I don't remember when the quality goes back up. Anyways, we have to go do another MJ mission. It was actually pretty scary, because Peter Parker's literally just... That's literally a noise he makes. I'm not joking either. So then Miles has to save this man from falling off a crane while being attacked by hunters. So, just your average day as a black 17-year-old teen. Saving men from falling cranes while fighting other men with weird yellow swords and guns. Just your average day as a black teen. And it turns out the man that we saved works for Craven. And backstabs us and knocks us out. The next day, Peter wakes up to MJ posting a story about how Peter is literally going insane, and because he is bullying Lowenthal. And here we go. The mission, or the cutscene, that shows just how bully Lowenthal is.
Isn't it? Why don't you pop some more pills and say what you're really feeling?
Hey, don't!
I'm busting my ass out there trying to save you, and this is what I get?
I said don't!
I saw your story.
I tried to tell you about that.
Yeah, but you didn't, did you?
I can't lose this job.
Your job is to write the truth.
I did.
The truth is, I'm the hero here, not you.
Then Peter has to go to Miles' mom, and then Miles' mom yells at him for not helping her son, who's also Spider-Man. Like, come on, bro. He's only 17. So then Miles has to escape his prison cell and fight some more baddies. Not those kind of baddies, the other kind of baddies. So then Miles fights his arch nemesis, Mr. Negative. I can see it on the headlights right now. Black teen, 17-year-old. Fights white Asian who killed his father. boom, headlights. It's making history, guys. History in the making, everybody. History in the making. Grab popcorn. I was here. But then Lee gives Miles his weird negative touch. But because Miles is Miles, it doesn't affect him like it did Peter. Because Miles is black and he can control it. Then Miles makes the unexpected decision to just let Lee live instead of killing him, which is actually pretty wise of Miles. Then Mr. Negative goes to Peter, and Peter does not like him. I swear, if Mr. Negative said one more thing about Miles, Peter probably would have choked him out, not gonna lie. So now we're toward the climax of Peter's symbiote journey. Now, I did have to use webs to web up the bell, because there was nothing I could have done against that. But, jokes aside, besides the bell, this Kraven the Hunter boss fight was actually not that hard. The lizard fight was harder than Kraven the Hunter. Then we have to fight Peter, and we use our webs to use the bell a couple times, so we had the counters for that one. And this fight, I don't know what it was, but once we got to the third or the last stage, I died at least 5 to 10 times. I'm not even exaggerating. It was so hard at the end. I don't know why. But thanks to the help of Miles Morales, the exaggerated sweater of a black teen, Peter rips the black goo off his body. And now Miles is the only black Spider-Man. Dang, Peter, you're much cooler when you're black, not white. Take it from me. I'm black. I'm just kidding. I love my white people. Stay safe out there, guys. So then Venom gets released and knocks out Peter again. What is with Peter Parker and always getting knocked out by these things? Even Miles Morales doesn't even get knocked out that many times. And then Harry touches the Venom ooze and becomes the one thing that I've been despising, that I've been waiting for a long time. A comic-accurate Venom. This actually brings me to my favorite mission, where we get to play as Venom. I don't know what it was. And it was also the easiest mission, because Venom doesn't have webs. He has tendrils. And I don't know, it just makes you feel like a menace. This is what Insomniac needs to set the basis for an Incredible Hulk movie. Maybe Fantastic Four for The Thing. I don't know, maybe something that's not even Marvel. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff they can do with what Spider-Man 2 has shown us. So then we have to fight Kraven again, which just fight, of course. It was the easiest fight ever, because the coolest fight and the easiest, because, well, he doesn't have webs and Venom is Venom. He's literally so overpowered. And then he gets his brains out. Yummy. So then Peter uses Harry's badge from the Emily May Foundation to track him down. And we also use our concussive web things and make him the Sonic Burst to disrupt the symbiote. And then Miles saves his family. Well, not really his family, his mom and Genki. I know that was like 3 things crammed into one, but like I don't want to make this video so long, so that was our speed run. Harry says his catchphrase. And then he hits MJ with all 19 inches. So after that, he turns her into Scream, and Peter has to fight his way through Scream. Now I'm not going to show you the boss fight, because again, there's a lot of deaths in this video. I don't want to make this video too long. But it was a pretty hard boss fight, because I couldn't yank the things that makes it sound like those, what would they call them, bars? Peter, that's the second time. Or it's not even Peter. MJ, that's the second time. You pick one. Either pick Harry/Venom or pick Peter. Pick one. So then Miles is saved by Martin Lee. Peter isn't. And we have to go inside Peter's brain to take the rest of the symbiote out of Peter. And due to that, we get the white anti-venom suit, which I'm going to call this the busted suit. The No Nut November suit. And because it looks like he failed No Nut November. So then Peter sees how Miles reformed his villain into a hero and thinks that Miles should take over as a Spider-Man, which got me scared the first time, and it still scares me because, like, Spider-Man 3, we got Green Goblin, Carnage, and all that. We kind of need Peter Parker. And then Venom grabs the meteorite, and we're towards the last couple of missions of this game. Congratulations, guys. We almost made it. So then oh no, why this suit? This suit is so horrible. Like, we have to go into the hive mind. I had to use webs here, but sadly, this suit, it's just awful. I hope this is not the main suit for Spider-Man 3 or whatever, Miles Morales 2 or the Silk game. And Miles gets to score a date with Haley, while Peter is getting tortured by Venom. It's pretty funny. Oh, Miles is getting a date while Peter's getting tortured by black goo. Just pretty funny. Not gonna lie. Alright, final mission. We take out the symbiote horde things as MJ using our insane Fortnite skills. My aim really did help me with this one. It was pretty easy. Then we have to fight Venom. Pretty easy boss. Actually, take that back. Pretty hard boss. But, hey. Oh well. It is what it is. Last boss fight. I only died like 3 times, I think. And then Venom grows these red wings, which, I'm sorry, these wings like ridiculous. I don't know what it is. I just do not like these wings. Then we had to fight Venom as Miles, which, I'm not gonna lie, was easier than Peter, because I could use the Venom, or Miles' Venom powers to, like, jump on and grab onto Venom and attack him. So, pretty easy boss fight for Miles. And then we're able to get the symbiote off of Harry with the help of Peter's anti-venom power. And now we have to save Harry again, using Miles' venom power. Then Norman sees the condition that his son is in and tells his people to get the goblin serum ready. Then Miles tells Peter that he's got this and that Peter can retire as Spider-Man. And last but not least, we get the first reveal of our next spider hero, Silk, which I'm not gonna lie, I would have preferred Spider-Gwen, but doesn't matter. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I know it took a while to make, but the next videos won't take as well. I just wanted to see how this video would do if I crammed it all into one video. So hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time for, I don't know, Fortnite or Mortal Kombat. Depends. Because I want to do Fortnite OG. See you guys.